Leo. It's so funny. I was thinking, well, it's funny to me. It's funny to me because I was watching Harry Potter like a week or so ago, and I was just thinking about like tonight, Harry Potter, he's a Leo. And like everyone's jealous of Leos and hate on Leos and stuff. And I was like, that makes perfect sense. Harry is so popular. Somebody's always trying to like steal his shine. He's a Leo. Work through your fears is what we got here from the Moonology deck. We do have a new moon coming up. And this is new moon in Scorpio on the card. And then we have conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse, okay? It's time to release negativity. So that's what we have here as the basis of working through your fears, and conclusions are within reach. There may be something you want to, like a hurdle you want to get over, but there's just something stopping you from getting to that that starting point. So that's what you need to work through, whatever that is for you. You know, whatever it is that triggers you to back down in a situation, even in your own thoughts. When you feel that, like override it, like a system override, and continue to work through your fears, to do whatever it is that's stopping you from doing. And what is it from the Oracle? Let's see, what is it from the Oracle that Leos need to hear? System override. Let's see. We got tree, let them go. This is strongly about like toxic family, toxic ties from the past that maybe you've been carrying for a long time, and you felt, I'm picturing like Lip Gallagher from Shameless, where you feel that maybe you're just always gonna be how your parents were, like Frank and Monica. I don't know if you watched Shameless, but just look up Frank and Monica and I'm sure you'll see like, and they had brilliant children, but they grew up in this turbulent household, and it's like they go through bouts of being like, is this what I'm supposed to be, just like them? And I feel like some of you are being tasked with letting that go and releasing that. Then it's time for you to be what you want to be. And at the bottom, we have it's time for healing, not war. And I just heard let it be what it is. So yeah, if you've been fighting for something with someone or just trying to make it work and it's not working, then you already know. Like if it's causing too much conflict, it might be time to let them go. And then with this one being here, it's like, are you the one too, Leo? Be mindful. Like, are you the one that's kind of causing a conflict by holding on to anger? And when it should just be kind of let the clouds fade at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because all she's got right in her hands here is like ash. It's like everything's already burned down. So it's time to move on. The battle is already done, right? Now let's get into the tarot. That's a little bit of a heavy message from the oracles. So let's see, first out we have Ace of Cups, new love, but the Nine of Wands is peeking through here. So let's see, what else wants to come out for my Leos? Five of Wands. Yep, that's the blockage here is conflict. Then we have Ten of Pentacles as our focus. The Hierophant. I'm hearing moving on up by the by the Jeffersons. From the Jeffersons. The theme song, moving on up. With the Hierophant card here. Interesting. And the Strength at the bottom. Your energy, Leo. Some of you could be dealing with the Taurus. Could be dealing with a marital situation or a home. Maybe buying a new place. And then we have the Eight of Cups as the outcome. So some of you might be looking to move. I'm getting a roommate situation. Some of you might be ready to let go of a roommate and move on to something else. Knight of Wands. Wow, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. So yeah, what it looks like here is that there is some kind of new emotional beginning that's taking over when it comes to your energy, Leo. But the conflict here is there's a Five of Wands energy, which we're going to clarify. The Ten of Pentacles is your focus. So some of you may have just gotten some kind of a raise or promotion or a new job or lead or something that's going to take you to a new place. Or you have your sights set on something new, a new home, a new apartment, because I'm hearing to a deluxe apartment in the sky. It doesn't have to be an actual apartment though. Maybe it's anything that would require you to relocate, or just even within the same city, just move, change something, and this is affecting someone else. But the outcome looks like it's you walking away from this conflict or this other person. So let's just clarify what's beneath this Knight of Wands. Page of Pentacles, new beginning. Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with the Capricorn, and then we have the Temperance there, Sagittarius, and the Moon. So this could be something you haven't told them yet. Queen of Cups was just beneath that. So let's see. Wheel of Fortune. This is like something on your path. I think you might feel, Leo, that this is something you want to do, you need to do. That's clarifying the Ace of Cups here. With the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like, this is something that makes me happy. I want it. Even if it's somebody else, like somebody that you're with wanting to do this, and you're like, well, I don't. So if you want to do it, then you go ahead. But, this is what makes me happy. It's like I'm feeling like the energy of Leo taking a stand. Is there anything else for this Ace of Cups and Wheel of Fortune for my Leos? Yeah, Seven of Cups. Yeah, and the Five of Cups here. It's like you feel like you may miss out on something. It's like precursory, I don't even know if that's a word, regret energy. Like, worried that you might miss out on something if you don't take this chance. So what is this Five of Wands? What is this conflict about with the Five of Wands? We have a Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords. I just heard bed rest. Maybe some of you have been taking care of somebody, or you feel somebody's like a little bit lazy. And that's why you want to move away from them. Maybe it's just not your vibe anymore, or you just feel like things have been stagnant for too long, or you've had enough time with that situation and you just feel like it's not going anywhere and it's time for you to move ahead. This could just be, you embodying your Queen of Wands energy, like it's time for me to go. If you're not dealing with a fellow fire sign, the Fool. Can I get one more on this Five of Wands? And it's like you debating between, do I want to stay or go? Can I get one more on the Five of Wands with the Four of Swords and Queen of Wands? No? Okay. Oh, there's something. King of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, but I feel really that this is about an internal debate, almost like an internal conflict. But it's definitely somebody wanting to move on, or maybe change homes and enter a new phase of life. So what is this Ten of Pentacles for my Leos? Ten of Cups. Six of Cups. I'm hearing romance. I'm actually hearing Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. Let me just get one more. Let me get one more on this Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Oh. Seven of Swords. This could be an affair of some sort that is coming to a close. Somebody's done with the affair. With the 10-10, that makes sense, ending one thing and being like, I'm not doing that anymore. I have a family. I want to honor my marriage now with this Hierophant here. Somebody is coming to that conclusion, and some of you are like, I want marriage, and I'm not going to stick around and just be somebody's plaything, if that's all we're going to do. And it does seem like this is surrounding somebody's workplace. And for some of you, I just got an intuitive hit that this isn't about another person at all. This is about you taking your dreams and your goals seriously and not playing around with your future, right? It's time to walk away from that internal struggle and actually just start to do and work through your fears. But for all of you, that's the common denominator, leaving this energy behind, like leaving this energy. Why? Because it's time, like it's time for you to move forward. And I just heard Kanye, now the whole party is melting like Dolly, Lamborghini Mercy. Yeah, I feel like there's some big things waiting for you, but you have to decide to get moving on it, Leo. Like some really good things. And it's like, what are you going to allow for yourself? And what are you going to conclude? And I feel for some of you, this could be family ties. For some of you, this could be an affair. For some of you, this is taking yourself more seriously and actually working, getting your feet on the ground and working towards your goals. What is this Hierophant here as the advice for my Leos? Yeah. Some of you may learn that somebody wants to be with you. I only want to be with you, I'm hearing. I only want to be with you. Somebody's cutting out a third party because they don't want to sneak around. They don't want to run around anymore. They've decided they want to be with the person they want to marry. So that is for somebody. But I think for some of you, this is like, I'm done with secret situations. Like I don't want a secret situation. I want real. I want what's real. And that might be a pattern for some of you. It might be like the women or the men in your family, but women came to mind first. Like the women in your family settle for shitty relationships. Excuse my language, but they might settle for like really bad relationships. And you're like, no, that's not what I want, and that's not what I'm gonna have. Will you clarify this Eight of Cups for me, please? Yes. No regrets. No regrets, because you're going to go after what it is you truly want. And you're not going to accept less than what you deserve. King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign. A fellow fire sign, or you could be dealing with a water sign who's full of passion and energy. We do have the King of Cups here. Knight of Wands just underneath that. Yeah, and the Four of Cups. So you may be leaving them behind with the Knight of Swords there for sure, like cutting them out quickly, swiftly. You'd be like, if you're gonna waste my time, I have to cut you off. But they really do, I'm hearing, yeah. This is also like an energy. Somebody's cutting off an energy that only wants to come toward them for sex, and that's the truth. It's like, I don't want that, and I'm not going to settle for it. I deserve better. That's what I'm feeling someone's energy say. Can I get any more for this Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups, please? Yeah, I feel like some of you might be telling this to someone, or they may be telling it to you. For some of you, the reason that you're going to do this is because you found a solid reason to do it. Like you've gotten some sort of opportunity or even just an epiphany. And that's why you're like, I'm just not doing this anymore. And maybe to have this conversation or even just to make that move is what's causing a little bit of anxiety for you. But the conclusions are within reach. You just have to work through that fear of doing the thing that's scaring you right now. That's what I'm feeling for you. Let's pull one more oracle for my Leos. And then I'm going to do the Virgo reading. Let's see. Take control of your own narrative. It's okay to relax as well. But take control of your own narrative. So yeah, don't stress. I feel like this is nothing for you to stress about, but it is something for you to do, okay? That's what I have for you, Leos. All right, I love you guys, and until next time, let's affirm all is well. All right, bye.